I'm Chef Lorious here. Welcome back to the Love Lab. Today in Calibama cooking, we are making crispy oven fried chicken. You don't want to miss this recipe. This is a way to get one of your favorites on the table without so much mess. Yeah, come on in the kitchen, guys. Let's cook. So family, first things first, I'm gonna just do some thighs today, okay? And I'm using skin on, bone in chicken thighs. And I'm gonna put my gloves on because chicken is messy and I just really don't feel like getting a mess in my hands today. We're gonna season this up and you're gonna be surprised at how this actually turns out. I'm trying to tell you, trust your girl. I wouldn't steer you wrong. All right guys, so we're gonna make this crispy like we normally, spicy like we normally make it. We are gonna make it crispy, but we're talking about the spicy now. So in here I've got 4 chicken thighs, and these again are just good old regular thighs with the bone in, skin on, all that, okay? And I'm gonna get some of my spicy seasoning here, and we're gonna season this chicken up, okay? Now, I'm gonna also though, get a little smidge of vegetable oil, okay, and put that in here as well, just to help this stick. And that's about not even a teaspoonful, okay? So I'm gonna take my hands and really go to town with this. Now the first thing I did was I'm using a cast iron skillet today, but whatever you use to cook this in, I put some oil in the bottom of it and I have it in my oven melting. I used some Crisco, y'all. I had some little Crisco bacon sticks because you know I be making pies and things. And I went ahead and used that. And I have that melting so that the bottom of my skillet or your pan, if you use a baking dish, whatever, is ready to receive your chicken. So that's melting, the skillet's getting hot or whatever dish. Okay, now you see here? You see how I rub this chicken real good? I loved on it. I loved on these babies, okay? That's what you wanna do. Don't skimp, love on them, okay? Now that I've loved on those, I'm gonna move over here to my flour. We're actually gonna batter this up like chicken, okay? So here I've got in a plastic bag about 1.5 cups of flour. And do you all remember our magic proportions here in Calibama? Roughly, for every cup of flour you want to use roughly 1 tablespoon of seasoning, which means I'm going to use 2 because I like the flavor. Okay, 3. Well, 2.5. Anyway, use whatever seasoning you want, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and put it in the bag. Give my seasoning a good mix. Y'all remember how Mama used to do this, right, in the brown paper bag from the grocery store? Yeah. We've learned a few things. That probably wasn't such a good idea. Now, look at your seasoning mix. See, do it look like you want it to look. I'm gonna put a little bit more in here because that is how I roll. And this seasoning already has salt in it and things, so I'm not worried about there not being salt in it. But whatever seasoning you use, make sure you got salt in it. All right, now, oh, that looks much better. I'm gonna drop my chicken thighs in here. This is so easy, I'm telling you. This is how you just everyday it up. You come home, you're like, oh, I feel like some fried chicken today. But you don't feel like getting all that grease dirty in them pans. You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes I don't feel like it. It's true. I'm gonna zip my bag up and shake. Don't get shy. If the chicken can't handle the shaking, it sure can't handle the bacon. Okay. That was corny. All right, now I'm gonna go over to the oven. I'm gonna grab my cast iron skillet. I'm looking at it and it looks nice and hot and the oil is ready. It's melted in there, that lard I put in there. I did some Crisco bacon stick. But you can also use plain vegetable oil or canola. All right, let me get the skillet so we can keep going. All right, so guys, look, this is my cast iron skillet. I just pulled it out of the oven. I melted 2 tablespoons of oil on the bottom, so it's nice and hot. I'm already using my oven mitt. Now I'm going to go in with these beautifully seasoned chicken thighs. And I'm going to put them skin side down initially. Now I'm shaking off the excess flour. That's important, okay? See how well these are coated? Skin side down, okay? And the reason we're gonna put them skin side down is first we're going to bake them for about 20-30 minutes, and then we're gonna flip them over and finish baking them with the skin side up. All right? And I'm not worried about the pan overcrowding situation this time because we're not actually frying them, you know what I mean? Okay, and this pan isn't too crowded. Close enough, right? Okay, we're gonna put this in the oven on 400 degrees. We're gonna come back and check it after about 25 or 30 minutes. Then we're gonna flip it over and let it continue cooking. And the fat that skin is gonna render is gonna mix in with that little bit of fat we already put in there and melted. And it's also gonna render up more fat on the top of this chicken. So when we turn it over, that skin is gonna be ready for all the flavor. All right, guys, let's put this baby in the oven. And I will be back in about a half hour for me. Well, family, look. Our chicken that's fried chicken right there. I just like to get a little bit of this oil from the bottom and just, just give it a little love tap, lotion it, like, ooh. Let me show you something. Look at it. You see that? That's skin. That's crispy fried chicken. Now let's take our meat thermometer, well, just food thermometer, and put it in there and see what we get for a temperature read. Okay, we're coming up to 191. Hey, this baby's done. Chicken just needs to get to 165. The beauty of cooking chicken with the bone on is even if it goes past it like this, ain't nothing gonna happen to you. But if you don't have a meat thermometer, that's okay. Take your knife, stick it in, and if the juices run clear, or look like that right there, this baby is done. I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I'm trying to find a little piece I can steal before I take this here thumbnail. I just said this here. Okay. Now listen, I can't. Okay. I'm not gonna put this knife in. If this is healthy eating, I'm in. I'm down. All right, y'all. Thanks for being with me. I'll see you next time right here, back in the Love Lab for more Calibama cooking with your girl. This right here. Oh, you see how crispy they are? Oh my God. Happy cooking. Love y'all. Bye.